Hey, good morning. I hope Thursday finds you well. I'm excited to be ministering at Heritage Woods today and lunch with some friends, even going to run a couple soccer matches this afternoon. So, feeling much, much better. Thanks again for all your prayers. I wanted to introduce the last 3 days of this week a subject that has been in some current events, and that is, our heart goes out to the tragedy in Minnesota. I'm not prepared to comment on that, a school shooting at Annunciation Catholic School yesterday, but I had already planned to talk about Eric and Lyle Menendez. Two young men in California accused of killing their parents, convicted of killing their parents, initially sentenced to life without parole, and then due to some changes in California law have come up for parole. Of course, parole was denied last week. Many of you have been following that case. Why is death such a big deal? Why is murder such a big deal? And why are Christians so outspoken about it? And actually, conservative Christianity and liberal Christianity divided over capital punishment. Many liberals would say, well, we should never take life because life is sacred. Now, the same ones will grant the opportunity and the liberty for abortion at almost any phase of pregnancy, but never capital punishment for a capital crime. Here's the deal. When Noah and his family exited the ark, Genesis chapter 9 and verse 6, the Bible clearly says, God is instituting human government here, and God clearly says, if anyone takes someone else's life, then his life is to be forfeited. His life is to be taken. That's our defense for capital punishment. And again, there are some states that exercise capital punishment. There are other states that condemn folks to life without the possibility of parole, which is true life imprisonment, taking away freedom for life. But the text goes on to say in Genesis 9:6, it gives us the argument for capital punishment. He says, because man was created in the image of God. It takes us all the way back to Genesis chapter 1. Genesis 1:26, let us make man in our image. And so because humanity is the image bearer of God, when we discount that, neglect that, or carelessly, recklessly treat that, then it's serious, and it invokes serious punishment. Now, modern day law has taken in so many different scenarios that if it is planned out, that if it is a conspiracy, it is more serious. If it's based on hatred, it's more serious. If it's impulsive, sometimes the penalty is lessened. All of these things. But the bottom line is life is sacred. And the Bible tells us life is sacred, and that's why it has to be treated as such. We'll visit this topic again Friday and Saturday and wrap up the week with that. But I just want to remind you of Genesis 9:6. That the Bible defends capital punishment because life is sacred, made in the image of God. We as humanity are God's image bearers, and because of that, our life is precious. Hey, have a great Thursday. I hope you'll be well. God bless you.